Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Level honors to the apostles, the elders, the GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. You know, we out here for the 12 tribes of Israel and the elect only. Judah, the so-called Negroes. Benjamin, the so-called West Indian Jamaicans. Levi, the so-called Haitians. Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians. Gad, the North American Indians. Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. Zebulon is Guatemala to Panama. Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, the so-called Cubans. Asher, Colombia to Uruguay. And Naphtali is Argentina to Chile. These are the 12 tribes of Israel who our big brother Yahweh Shai has come to redeem. 1/3 the elect, and 2/3 are set up for the destruction, man. You know? And we come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of this place, this wicked kingdom of America, man. You know? And the thing we're going right now is that you have, we're getting close to the end, so you have these fake Christians, man. They're popping up. But they don't understand the scriptures, man. And the scriptures are plain. You know? They'll say the Lord didn't come for the Lord came for everybody. They believe it's a hell. You know, they believe in that doctrine of the angels came down and had sex with women. You know? And all that, man. Give me 2 Corinthians, I think it's 10 and 4. Imaginations. I think it's 10 and 4. Is that it?
For the weapons of our warfare.
Come.
All right, this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We don't come out here with weapons. We don't have guns. Right? The only sword we have is the scriptures. Pursuant to Second Maccabees, which I'm going to read that right now. 2 Maccabees 15. 2 Maccabees 15 and 16. It says, take this holy sword, a gift from Yahweh, which thou shalt wound thy adversaries, right? And this is the sword, these scriptures. This is how we wound our adversary. We're not wounding them carnally with a dagger and stabbing them in the flesh. We're stabbing them, we're cutting them with this word and that spirit, man. You know? Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to the pulling down of strongholds.
Pulling down the strongholds, man. What's a stronghold, man? Like when these people say the Lord came for everybody, he's a so-called white man, that's a stronghold that our people actually believe in, man.
Okay.
The angels are not, according to the scriptures, the angels are dark brown-skinned men. You know, they believe in that everybody can be saved, man.
Okay.
Those are strongholds, man, that our people have to get past, man.
Yeah, they believe that you don't have to keep the laws of the Most High.
Okay.
You know?
Yup, they don't have faith either, man. When it all boils down to it, man. Stronghold. The Greek word is 3794. Okoroma. Strong's definition meaning to fortify through the idea of holding safely a castle, figurative or argument. It says in the blue letter, it says anything which one relies, the argument and reasoning by which a disputant endeavors to fortify his opinion and defend it against his opponent, right? So they're defending falsehood, right? But we're going to defend the gospel the way that the way of righteousness, man. So those are imaginations that they have. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. Casting down imaginations.
Casting down the imaginations, man. So it says casting them down, meaning what? We're taking them down. We're demolishing them what? With the word. And those imaginations are reasonings But when you look it up, those are basically like a reason such as hostile to the faith, man. Right? And that's what it is. They're hostile to this word, man.
Right.
They're hostile to the truth. You know? So, go ahead.
2 Corinthians 10 and 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai.
It says everything that exalted itself, meaning lift up itself against what?
Against the knowledge of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai.
Against the knowledge, man. And that's what 2/3 of our people, right? That's the vain imagined thing they think they go against this knowledge. That whole church fashion goes against the knowledge. Roman Catholic Church goes against the knowledge. And that's what we have now, man. That's why it's always something different, man. Now it's cut season on these churches, man.
Cut.
That whole Christian church doctrine goes against the knowledge, the true knowledge of the Bible, man. And how about Yahweh Shai, man? Go ahead.
It says, and bringing into captivity every thought to obedience of a Mashiach.
Done to the obedience, man. So it's certain requirements in this thing that we have to go through. Those requirements are what? Obeying the law, statutes, and commandments, right? And one of the main laws, man, that you people don't recognize is what? Give me Romans 3:26-27, I think it is. This is one of the main laws that you forget.
3 and 26.
Yeah, start at 26.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 3.
And this goes out to other Hebrew Israelite groups too, man.
Romans 3 and 26. To declare, I say at this time, his righteousness, that he might be just and the justifier of him which believeth in Yahweh Shai.
Yep, justify the ones who believe, man. Go ahead.
Where is boasting then? It is excluded. By what law?
By what law? Go
Of
ahead.
works?
Is it by works?
Nay.
Do you have to is that the way you're going to get to heaven, just obeying the law? The law? Is that how you get to heaven? Right? Go ahead.
What? By the law of faith.
What? By the law of faith. So faith is a law, man. And that's the one law that a lot of you other groups ain't doing, namely you IUIC members. It says faith is a law, but y'all want to go by the law, right? But it says faith is a law, and that's what you are lacking, right? You have to have faith, man, in order. This thing is about faith, man. And you people in the churches, y'all don't have faith either. You know, I'm gonna read Hebrews.
Without faith.
Yeah.
Without faith it is impossible.
I got it right here. You got it. Yeah. This is Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. Right? It says, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So it says, without faith, it is impossible to please the Most High, man. It's impossible, man. You gotta have faith, man. So if you around here just thinking the law, hey, basically, man, you're not gonna make it. In this church, the church fashions, they don't have the truth either. They said the ones that diligently seek him, man. You know, you have to diligently seek the Lord. All right. You got anything? You don't get Isaiah 55 and 6. Go there too. Yeah, she's shaking her head. Nigga woman, man. She's shaking her head at us. But she don't know her ass is about to be grass, man.
God.
And the Lord's judgment is gonna be the lawnmower. You know? What you got? Hosea?
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Ye children of Israel, right? Israel, right? Yasher Allah in the Hebrew, Yah meaning he, Shar meaning prince, Allah of the power. If you go through the scriptures, that word Israel is in the scriptures at least 2,500 times in the scriptures.
Okay.
So how is this talking about everybody else, man? You know? It's not talking about everybody else. It's talking about a certain nation of people who were called the Israelites. And we can show you where that name come from.
Right.
Go ahead.
For the Lord Yahweh had the controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Con, it said the Lord has a controversy, man. Right? He got strife and quarrel. You know? With 2/3 of you people, man. You know? Because you haven't came back, you haven't sought him, you haven't seeked him, you haven't inquired about what he wants you to do, man. It's simple. You know? Go ahead.
It says, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh power in the land. Ain't no knowledge because of who? The so-called white man, what? He hid a lot of the knowledge, destroyed a lot of the knowledge. And our people being in captivity, what? It's hard for you to when we try to seek the knowledge in slavery, they will what? Kill us. If they caught you reading, they would just straight up kill you. But now you have in 2017, before every society went down, the Lord sent the prophets out, right? To prophesy. Give me Jeremiah 28. He sent them prophets out to prophesy against them kingdoms. You know? And we back again. We those same men that are back again doing it right now in 2017, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 20. 28. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Against many countries, go ahead.
And against great kingdoms.
Great kingdoms, right?
Of war and
war,
of evil.
Of evil.
And of pestilence.
And of pestilence, man. Of war, right? We was letting them know when they were going to be taken down, and the pestilence and evil, the bad times that were going to come upon that society, man. That's why when you look at the scriptures, you see the name like Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Zechariah, Isaiah, Micah. You know, you see Samuel. You see those names like that. Moses, you know, even Yahushua. They all prophesied against those kingdoms which they were in captivity under, man. They went out and prophesied against those nations and to warn our own people, if you don't come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, that you will be destroyed, man. You know? And it's simple, man. It's very simple. Because you people want to say the Lord come for everybody. Hey, he did come for everybody, man. Give me Amos 3:1. 3. Baba Kashab.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3. Start at the top.
Yes, sir.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. The words of Amos, who was among the herdmen of Tekoa, which he saw concerning Israel in the
3:1. 3:1.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
The Lord spoken against you, O children of Israel. Why he said, there it is again, Israel, man. He's not saying everybody, man. He's not saying the whole world. He's saying Israel. Go ahead.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
He brought them out of Egypt, man. By the hand of who? Moses, man. Go ahead.
Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
He said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. That's point blank. He telling you, only the Israelites have he known. How is this everybody? To you church people out there, you fake Christians, man. How is this putting everybody that's on the planet? How is this putting your slave master who hung and beat your great-great-grandfathers and cut your basically your bloodline short, cut your people short, Hunger men trees, man, mutilators. How's this adding him in there, man?